Hi guys and welcome to this new video. This is an unboxing and first impressions video of this bad boy here, the Honor Magic 6 Pro. I pre-ordered this phone a while ago, and with the pre-order I also got some deals. So I also will unbox the Supercharge power adapter, the Honor wireless charger stand, and I also ordered a case. So this is the Honor Magic 6 Pro PU polyurethane bracket case, which also has a stand, because I heard that the included case is not the best and kind of cheap. So with the Honor Magic V2 I really became fan of Honor and Honor smartphones in general, and this smartphone was really highly praised in most of the reviews. And to be honest, in the last time I wasn't very happy with my Galaxy S24 Ultra, so I'm also thinking of replacing the S24 Ultra with the Honor Magic 6 Pro, and we'll see. There will definitely also be some comparison videos between the S24 Ultra, the Honor Magic 6 Pro, and in the future also the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, which will be delivered sometime in March. But now, without further ado, let's head into the unboxing of the Honor Magic 6 Pro. So where do we start? I think let's start with the most uninteresting part of the review, the charger. And unfortunately they don't provide a charger in the global or international version. I think I saw videos of the Chinese version where they included a charger, but as fast charging is really important with this device because it can charge with up to 80 watts. I thought it would be a good idea to also get a fast charging adapter. And this is a 100 watt Supercharge adapter, so supports charging up to 100 watts. And they also provide a USB-C, it's a USB-A to USB-C cable. Yeah, because it's also a USB-A charger. Okay, that's the charger. Let's set it aside. Then the next thing is the Honor wireless charger stand. This also supports up to 100 watts fast charging. And that's also quite nice because all my other wireless charging stands or charging pads are really slow, and the Honor Magic 6 Pro supports 66 watts fast charging wirelessly. So I thought let's also go for a wireless charging stand, also because this was a lot cheaper because of the pre-order bonus. So this was just 16 euros. There's a protective film on top, and then yeah, it's basically a very nice charger. Looks quite nice, to be honest. And some paperwork in the box. And do we have a cable in the box? Product list: wireless charger, quick start guide, warranty card, safety information. Interesting. So no cable, but I think it's I'm supposed to use also the 100 watts wired charger to run the wireless charger, I think, to support the necessary charging power. Okay, let's set the charger aside, and perhaps let's do it like this, then we see what we unboxed. And then the polyurethane case, environmentally friendly, fine texture for a smooth and comfortable grip. In general, I really like the Honor cases that have a stand. Even if I don't always use a case, it's sometimes nice to be able to stand your phone upright, especially when I'm eating. It's so annoying if your phone falls over all the time. Yeah. Designed by Honor, made in China. designed by Honor in China, made in China would be the more correct. I mean, we will see some references to Apple, right? Because Apple always uses designed by Apple in California. Of course, also made in China. Yeah, but the case is nice. So the stand is not rotatable. It's a fixed stand, so you can stand your phone up like this or like this. With the Magic V2 stand, it's possible to rotate the stand to be able to use it in other orientations. But yeah, it's a plastic case. I think it's nice. We have to see how this works then in the end with the phone. And now we are coming to the most exciting part of this unboxing. And this is the unboxing of the phone. And are we able to pull the seals? No. So we're going to use our teeny tiny unboxing knife. Yeah, of course, I already watched some unboxing videos and I was always a little bit irritated about the way the phone is wrapped so loosely into this paper so that it is able to slide out. And I was also irritated about the strange NFC sign here. Why is this the most important part of the phone, that they need to print it on the wrap, NFC? Yeah, I don't know. So, wow. First impression, looking at this and feeling it has quite some heft to it, and it looks so cool and premium. Very interesting. So, it's always something else if you hold the device in your hand the first time, or even holding it in person, because I mean the reviews all said it's a premium device, but feels very good. Also due to the curvature and the curved sides, it's not so boxy like the S24 Ultra. So very, very nice first impression, I have to say. And then we have a SIM ejector tool in the box, and we have, of course, a USB-C to USB-C cable that supports 6 amps charging. It's also printed on the cable, 6 amps, and that's it. Not very spectacular, I have to say. No charging brick, and also no case. I thought they provided a kind of cheap case, but perhaps that's also only in the Chinese variants. Even better that I decided to buy a case for the phone. Also, the case was reduced due to pre-order deals. The sides are made out of metal. The back is frosted glass. Then we have this really unique camera bump. They call it squircle because it's a combination of a circle and a square. Square and circle leads to squircle. On the top there is the infrared blaster, a microphone and a speaker. The left side is completely blank, no buttons, no nothing. On the right side we have the power button and the volume rocker. And on the bottom we have the SIM card tray, USB-C charger, and also another speaker. And I think also the earpiece acts as a speaker, but the earpiece is on top here. So no additional speakers, 2 speakers left, and so on the top and on the bottom. And of course what you also already can see is the pill-sized cutout that houses the front-facing camera and also the 3D time of flight sensor that allows for secure facial unlocking. And they also implemented software that's similar to the dynamic island of recent Apple devices. And what I also always really like is the phone comes with a screen protector pre-installed. So I don't have to buy one and don't have to deal, at least in the first days of using the device, deal with attaching a screen protector, especially since this is a curved screen, and attaching screen protectors to curved screens is always a little bit cumbersome. Okay, now let's turn on the device for the first time, and I don't want to film the whole setup process, but I definitely will show you when I find something interesting or noteworthy. But other than that, I think it will be quite normal Android setup process. But again, first impression of the screen is actually very nice. So I was a little bit concerned. I watched a review video from Average Dad, and he kind of trashed the screen and said it's not acceptable to have a 450, I think it is, ppi screen in 2024. And all the other screens are more pixel dense than this one. This is 453 ppi. In comparison, the S24 Ultra has 505 ppi. But how important are ppi? Of course, a sharp screen is important, but looking at the screen and also the panel used and the colors and flicker-free dimming and stuff like this, I think it's more important than just looking at ppi, because from my first impression, it's a very beautiful screen. Also, due to the curvature, I think it's actually a nice effect, although many nowadays favor a flat screen. But honestly, this is sharp enough. So I think nobody would look at this screen and say, oh, it's not as sharp as the S24 Ultra screen. I mean, you could use a macro lens or magnifying glasses and say, it's a little bit more blocky, but this looks very nice. So I will continue with setting up the device, and if I see anything noteworthy, I will turn on the camera again and tell you about it. Okay, so far so good, nothing special. I already plugged in the fast charger because it is currently sitting at 28%. When I turned it on, it was 34. Okay, now we are able to set up fingerprint ID and also face recognition. And I thought face recognition could be interesting. Okay, first of all, of course, you need to enter the PIN, and we are going to add our fingerprints. The accuracy of the fingerprint sensor may be affected if you're using a third-party screen protector. For best results, use an official Honor screen protector. Okay, so that's an optical fingerprint reader. You can see it because it will send out some light if you push on it. And these optical ones are always not as reliable and exact as the ultrasonic fingerprint readers, like in the S24 Ultra, for example. But first impression is that it's actually not bad. And the fingerprint is also protected by the security chip. Now I can also set up face recognition, lock screen password, my PIN. Set up face recognition. First, position your face in the frame, then slowly move your head in a circle while looking at the screen to show all angles of your face. Face recognition can be used to unlock the screen, access app, lock and password vault, and make Payments. Enable raise to wake. This is also an option I quite like. And this looks very similar to Apple's Face ID unlock or configuration process. Get started. So I'm doing basically this and then slowly turn my head, and the blue line will also tell me how the process went, and setup is already complete. So this was very fast and without any problems. And the whole process more or less looked exactly like on Apple devices. Enhanced services, enable all services. Yeah, now a gestures tutorial, and there it is. And immediately I get the notification that a software update is available. Let's look at the detail. So currently the device runs on Magic OS 8, and I'm really looking forward to test or to see how the difference are between Magic OS 8 and 7 that is currently running on the Magic V2. And this is a new update. Interesting. So this recommended update adds Magic Portal and Blur private info, optimizes the shooting performance in some scenarios, improves the system compatibility with some third-party apps and the system stability, and incorporates a security patch. And that's actually quite nice, especially Magic Portal was announced and not directly available for the phone at the first pre-orders. So Magic Portal, it's supported to touch and hold text or images and drag them left or right to trigger Magic Portal in some apps to share them to apps or services. So this is kind of an intent-based sharing. You don't have to choose the app where you want to share, but you can just, as they are saying, drag an image to the left and then share it automatically to an app that is... So an example could be copying an address, and when I pull it to the side, it can be automatically shared to Google Maps, for example. Or if I'm sharing an image, then all the apps that support image sharing will pop up on the right side. We have to see how this works. Okay, but I will install this later, and the screen looks very, very nice, very bright, of course. It has a very high peak brightness, and looking at it, it's really a pleasure to use. Look at, we have some bloatware, not a lot. TikTok, Netflix, I definitely need. We have Facebook and Booking.com, and we have Always with Honor. Now it's telling me that I'm able to use large folders and how they are created. And what's new with Magic OS 8 is that I'm also able to resize the folders. So this is also quite nice. I think it's done by touching and holding, and then you have the handles, and you are able also to have folders with 3 icons only, not only folders with this configuration. And you have the WPS Office. This is an app I always delete immediately. Also Trip.com I don't need. So bloatware, kind of minimal. Of course you have all the tools app, like all the special Honor apps. Music player is something I always delete immediately. Also the mirror app, nothing I need. But first impressions of the screen and also the device, it's quite interesting. The device is rounded, and it also feels very rounded. It's really nice to hold, to be honest. And first impressions, very, very nice. So this is the camera. New camera, you know better. Intelligently recognize scenes and optimize images, bring you perfect highlights at every shot. Professional grade, simplified for you. Multiple movie grade video tones and automatic style recommendation. Shoot your life into a movie. Oh yes. Or using the app. Motion sensing capture. So this is something special. You are able to, the phone is able to recognize motion when you're trying to shoot an image, and automatically will shoot the image, and you don't have to kind of shoot 500 images to get the perfect shot. So this is interesting. Other than that, it's normal Honor camera interface like I already know from the Magic V2, and this is the 2.5 times zoom, and everything above 2.5 times will be a digital zoom assisted by AI. And this is the 100x zoom that was already trashed in a lot of reviews. And you know what? Let me just take the first picture. I'm going to take a picture with the 100x zoom to see how the quality is. Okay, there we go. So this is the 100x zoom of a number plate. And especially these details here are completely lost, and I also photographed a flower, and also this. Of course, it's not usable. I mean, what are you expecting? I did the same with the S24 Ultra, so perhaps a kind of a first comparison. And indeed, the S24 Ultra is better. Especially look at the Europe stars. Left is the Magic V2. And also this this text down here. I mean, with the S24 Ultra you are able to read it. Not so much on the Honor Magic V2. So S24 Ultra definitely better. And also the flowers. I mean, I would say in this case it's a draw, because I wouldn't use any of these images. It's really kind of a oil painting effect. And but I think it's quite interesting because this is text, right? And the S24 Ultra has an improved text recognition algorithm when shooting at high zoom levels, and I think this is what shows here, that it's able to use the data that is captured much better, because it knows it's text and it will enhance the text, and this is also then transferred to other parts, I think, of the image to improve edges and stuff like this. So first impression, of course, 100x is not usable, but I mean, I'm not using it a lot anyway. Yeah, but there definitely will be more videos about the camera, of course, and now I will start to install my apps. And then there will be another video where I speak a little bit more detailed about my first impressions of the Honor Magic 6 Pro. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and very first impressions of this phone. If you have any questions, leave them at the comments, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Until then, take care and bye.